on a young producer, and he came in my inbox. He said E40 been linking the Chiefs behind the scenes, and you just called it.
Behind
right?
the scenes. Yeah,
So,
that East Coast, West Coast thing when he kind of like got Biggie out there, and people don't know that he the one that actually got Biggie out there while they were saying all that Park and Death Row, but it was E40 the one that got got Biggie them out there first. Correct? Correct?
he actually, well, Biggie had ran down off into, this is before Tupac went to prison.
Right, right.
Biggie had stumbled into somebody's neighborhood. They know, the chief know when you come into their community
Correct.
that you're there.
Correct.
And when the dudes rolled down on Big, they had to get clearance to erase him. And so they called 40 Water. 40 say, put him on the phone. He said they had their conversation, and he asked him what was his business, and he told him his business was only business, and he didn't know that, what he was into.
Right.
But Pac had tried to tell him. This is their conversation. I don't want to go all into the man personal conversations.
Yeah.
So when he tell him that Pac was trying to tell him, he didn't understand at the time, because at the time that this was going down, Biggie didn't know he was Chief Sitting Bull. He was just coming in.
Another question. You just answered another question, because I know it's like you said, it got to be chiefs out here that probably don't even know they're chiefs.
Right. Well, we wake up to who he is. Right. And some of us are ancient ones. We inherit a chief. Like I inherited Chief Pontiac was an Ottawa war chief. I'm an old Mississippian, so my blood is in all of the tribes.
I know I'm some kind of straight warrior, son. My wife will tell you I done been in fights while I'm asleep, man. You know what I'm saying? On the other rim, it's warrior everywhere I wear it. I've been in prison twice. It's always some kind of thing with me.
So once he's starting to realize who he is, the final wake up call was his conversation with 40 Water.
Oh.
And he like, oh snap, son.
Yeah.
And so 40 tell Big, give a man back the phone. The man answered the phone. He said, give him a pass. He clear in the hood. He know what's going on. He part of the team. And he let him go. Right? Now, a lot of people think that Big is dead. He ain't dead. He's in Jamaica.
Right, the character. Yeah, I know about the character. The characters they bring in. And
I get that. So what he had to do was, because when you go back to the history books, it was Sitting Bull who was sitting down on the post. That's why he got the name Sitting Bull.
Sure. That picture, that famous picture, he's sitting down like that. That picture they show all the time.
Yep. He always sitting down. If you go back, he got a picture when he was a little boy and he was sitting in the chair, right? Now, he got old original tribal blood. So by him moving to New York, his mama moving to New York, him being born there, he inherited Chief Sitting Bull's energy. So now, because we know Chief Sitting Bull didn't give a warning, he's supposed to send the warning out, but he didn't give a warning, right? Because he didn't get a warning, he had to be flogged in public amongst where all of the chiefs can see it. And Tupac Amaru is the Tupac Amaru out of South America, Peru.
The same one.
Right. So when he going around trying to find the chiefs, he really looking for Chief Pontiac. He can't find him. He stayed at Breed House in Flint, looking for Chief Pontiac.
Whoa.
He can't find Chief Pontiac, so he ended up going back, making his rounds, and he just missing me. Everywhere I'm leaving, he's showing up. Right?
Biggie.
No, Pop.
Yeah, Pop. Maru.
Everywhere I leave, I'm on the run from the police at the time.
Right.
Everywhere I leave, trying to keep from getting caught by the police, he's showing up.
Right.
And I'm laughing because I don't know at the time exactly what's going on, but I got an idea.
I'm getting the best conversation with you. God, this is crazy. It's crazy. This is crazy.
Okay,
Yeah.
So
wow.
He looking for me, and he's finding other chiefs in the process. Chief Crazy Horse was ODB.
Oh, that makes sense why he was saying them bush. See them, like I said, they not knowing who they are. I know OBD from saying who he was. He knew who he was.
He didn't know who he was.
And they were thinking the man was crazy because he was telling the people that was attacking him at that time. He was calling them out in the public. He was saying the bushes. He was calling them out in the public.
He was exposing what's called the Garden Plot. The Garden Plot was part of the Bush plan to remove all of the chiefs off the land, put them in concentration camps, and execute them. It was called Readiness Exercise 1984.
Wow. Yeah, ODB said he was connected to some part of New York. That was his family.
He told his mama, we coming to get our shit. She said, there's no way you can get this shit from these people. He said, bullshit, mama, watch. Now she about to see, right? Okay, so you ever hear of a Mexican hairless dog called a Zolo?
No.
Look it up, because that's who DMX was, Chief Zolo, who the dog was named after.
Not the XO. Not the XO, right?
XO, LO.
Yeah, the XO.
Yep, that's who DMX was.
With the X, right? It's a North American dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's DMX. That dog.
Yeah,
I know that dog.
That dog, look, that dog breeds.
That dog head being some kind of Egyptian. Like
that's Anubis. Anubis. Yeah, somebody just put it in the comments too. It's Anubis.
Then you open me up. That's making so much sense. God, wait a minute. Okay. So
if you ever see TUPAC, you're gonna eventually see Chief Zolo. You gotta know that if you know your culture.
Well, you saying so? That's who that be on this plane.
Right? Yep.
Right? It makes sense. That's why he said he was a dog and all that. That make God. You just. But yeah, we got this phone. Now I might be up for another 4 hours after I get off this phone with you. Man, I got to work in the morning.
Snoop is an under chief to Chief Zolo.
Makes sense. Makes sense. He looked like one too. Makes sense.
A lot of people think he was the one. He was the under chief. They from the same clan, but a different order of the clan.
Wow. Makes so much sense. That just made me understand them hieroglyphics when they be having them dog heads and them bird heads with the human body.
Those be totem. Those are the totem of the chiefs. That's to close out the age. Once you know what the totem is,
right,
then you understand who the people is that the symbol represent.
Right, makes sense. That's how you're saying you got to be able to recognize them in real time. Oh man, yeah, makes sense. That makes sense. So some of them look just like. Now you done said that. I'm just visualizing all that stuff DMS was saying and was talking, and somebody saying he was communicating with the dog and all that stuff. Man, it's crazy. They said the dog, they made the dog talk. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. They said the dog did a lyric with him. They were rapping with somebody, he stopped and the dog said something, he got right back in the thing. You ever heard of that?
See him, huh? Let me get him.
Yeah.
But when they asked DMX about it, he said, man, I probably was in my zone and the dog did something and I just incorporated it to the rap.
Right,
but you know, he said, but that's how he is.
Wow. Makes sense.
Yeah.
Oh, man. I appreciate this conversation, man. I appreciate the chief. I appreciate you. You and Elder, man. Appreciate y'all. Don't go nowhere. Please, man, stay around. The people need y'all.
I can't go nowhere till this shit over with. Then I can go and about traveling the world and spending my family time with my family.
Yeah, just like that last sister said before you got off to come back on. Yeah, we got you, boss. Ain't nobody can't do nothing with this. Nobody can't do nothing with this. We'll burn this motherfucker down. But we got you. You hear me? We got
Yes,
you. Down
sir, I
there,
know.
Gullah we got you. Gullah Land got you. We got you, bro.
Yeah,
Appreciate you.
that's the big mama at. Yep, that's as long as she's straight, I'm straight.
Yeah. Hell to you too, boss. We got y'all, man. Can't nothing happen to y'all boys, man. Promise. You know what I'm saying? Love, Chief. Love you, bro.
Yeah. Raekwon is one of the chiefs too. Now Raekwon is the chief that carries with him another chief. He always got a chief with him. Right? That's why we call him the chef, because the other chief is his spotter. They a sniper team together.
And you know,
the spotter and the shooter.
And you know what? Out of them, Raekwon do got a South connection. We love Raekwon down here.
Listen, Raekwon is a real live goon, but he don't start no shit with nobody, but he will finish it if you started with him.
Sense. He do. He got a spiritual connect to us in the South. We love Raekwon down here. We love him. Raekwon do got that connection to us.
We call Rakim the God, the 18th letter. He one of my guys. He come in on my energy. We come out of the house of Tahuti.
One of my best friends, one of his close friends, is Brother Jay from the X Clan. So
he come in on the house of Tahuti. Their job is to be the greatest lyrical arrangers in the early eras of hip hop.
Right, and I had this right. I'm talking about right next to me, and I'm just catching up with Brother Jay and what he was really saying and doing. It was so far advanced, and I'm just catching up with that right now. Like,
brother, how you make him get down? Professor overseer, I got pimp in my crown.
Man, you know what you were doing? Boy, you come straight from the sky. Why you tell me you came from the sky somewhere, man? That's how man, I can't believe he was saying this stuff way back then. It's crazy.
Yeah, Lord Jamar is definitely one of the po-righteous teachers. All of them. I can't just name all of them. There's so many of them.
Right.
You know, Chris KRS-One, right? His name mean anointed. It's short. It's KRS is short for KRST, which means Christ, which means anointed. And he ain't one of my favorites, but I gotta give respect where the respect is due.
Right.
You know what I mean? I don't have nothing against him. When I say he ain't one of my favorites, it's just that I was influenced by Cool G Gorilla. He Gorilla Clan all day long. BGF, Blood Oak, motherfucker. Look, man, he was the first one busting caps on tracks.
You know, he did that gold thing. He was from New York. I remember going to get I bought that album because he had the little gold things on the brim of the album or something. What's this? Yeah, what, the 80s. The 80s, man. Yeah, Cool G.
Nas is his own, he a light bearer. His name is Nasir, meaning the light.
Right.
His lyrics is supposed to give you information. They ain't supposed to entertain you. They supposed to inform you of your culture.
Right.
It's more women chiefs on the land than it is men. And yeah, Erykah Baduism is operational black girl magic.
Makes sense. Illmatic, Illuminate. Yeah, get it. Yeah, makes sense. Makes sense. So he talking.
Yeah.
They talking code.
Big L back already. Y'all just don't know it's Big L because the dude is a much older, but the flow is the same and it's still just as wicked. But I ain't gonna tell y'all who he is. Y'all got to figure it out because he's dropping tracks, doing motherfucking freestyles all over the place, and motherfuckers ain't even realizing that that's Big L, motherfucker. Everybody dead. That nigga ain't dead. That nigga right there spitting on the motherfucking microphone.
I feel kind of bad because I went off on a site for saying something like that. Now I feel kind of bad because all your energies, when you say it, I know it's certified. So I feel bad. I got to go back. I said something on this site. It got probably about 4,000 likes on when it come. And I said, because I say, y'all just posting anything trying to get likes. But now that you said that, I'm understanding the concept of that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, sometimes you probably come back. Sometimes you probably come back as a woman. You was a man. Could that happen too? Do they
I ain't talking about coming back. I'm in another body. I'm talking about the same motherfucker.
Whoa. Whoa.
Look, okay, so when we at war, we got something that's called war. Remember Tupac kept saying, I just want everybody to know that I did everything righteous by the rules of war.
Okay,
right.
Right.
What is he talking about? If we follow the war protocol, if one of us is slated for execution, we got confirmed assassination orders on our head, we can be extracted using the art of war as the basis. Whether it's the Sun Tzu art of war or the Machiavelli art of war, we can use any art of war protocol.
Something like Asada, well, Asada, right?
Right.
She got okay, I get it. Yep. She was captured. They got out of there and I get it.
They had to get her because she's a high priestess and chiefess on the land. Her totem is the goose. That's the gooseneck on Teaneck, New Jersey. So they put her in the men's prison. They was expecting some nefarious shit to happen to her. A lot of us don't know that.
Whoa, I didn't know. I ain't never heard of that one. Whoa.
Go back and read her story. She'll tell you.
That's deep.
Go back and listen to her story. They put a woman. If they ever put a woman in the man's prison, they want her to get raped to death.
That's right. Wow.
Right. Wow. So everything that we do had to be from the position of right and from the perspective of truth. That's called the righteous path.
A stand your ground type stuff we got down here.
Right. We can defend ourselves, but we can't launch the attack.
Whoa. So we always got to build a defense with them. Chess.
That's exactly what it is, the chess game.
Wow.
The Chiefs was the black pieces on the chessboard, and the conquistadors was the white pieces on the chessboard. That's why free white persons in law are called Moors.
Oh my God. So the chessboard, oh man, that made sense. That made sense. So, I get it. So how the pawn move and whatnot. Oh man, you just, once again, you always do it to me. So
we needed the roster key.
Wow.
The roster key is turnabout is fair play. If they attack you first, you attack them. That's the great defender. The greatest defense, right, serves as a good offense.
Right.
Because you use the attacker's offense to bait them into a trap.
It makes sense. Yeah, it makes sense.
So in roster chess, the black move first. They're telling you the story.
Yeah.
Right. This is a Bob Marley clip.
In this book, man. Wow.
Yeah. This is the Robert Nesta Marley 9 miles knock to catch a fire. The fire is at the tip of the flaming spear. The flaming spear is the African equivalent of the flaming arrow, which is the Native American golden arrow.
Yeah.
The golden arrow is the one chief that could tie it all together. He the hot chief at the moment. The flaming arrow. The flaming arrow is launched from a silver bow.
Okay.
Silver Bow is a county that's in Colorado that's shaped like the Liberty Bell.
Wow. Oh, so that's why all this stuff going on. That's why this Dion stuff got a connection to Colorado. That's why they bring all that energy that way.
Yeah, because when the Emerald City return and land, it's a jumper ship. It lands on Emerald Lake. The Crystal City lands on Emerald Lake in Silver Bow, Colorado. It's already been hovering. People been taking pictures of it and shit. They don't know what it is because it's been cloaked in cloud. So it's just been hovering around, going over the states, surveying. They got to send out so many scout ships. The scout ships is all they doing is testing the mentality of the people. How is they gonna respond when this big ass jumper ship that ain't been here for 3,600 years land in the middle of their goddamn landmass?
And it's happening right now?
It's in real time.
Wow, that's a lot going on. There's a lot going on. There's a lot.
That's why they built the AdMax in Colorado, and they built in the Cheyenne Mountains of Colorado is Raven Rock underground bunker for continuity of government. That's where all of the chiefs that formerly was in prison is now.
I had a part. Yeah, I had a part of that.